Hey Brooke, I was just on the phone with one of our sellers and we were talking about the due diligence period, and I was just wondering if you could explain somewhat succinctly, like, what does the process mean for the seller?
Sure. Well, I think it's good to start with what exactly is due diligence. And I think the best way to put it is it's the time period that the buyer and seller have negotiated, in which the buyer determines whether or not this is the house for them.
Right.
There's also usually a little bit of money that's negotiated, and there's no hard and fast rule as to what that's about. Again, that's up to the buyer and seller and their comfort level. Outside of that, I understand why sellers think like, okay, my house is under contract. What do I do for the next 30 or 45 days while I'm waiting for this buyer to tell me when they're showing up, when they're not going to show up, when they're booting me out of my house, etc. So I think one thing that's important to know is, you kind of keep on living, but you keep the utilities on, keep the grass mowed, keep the HVAC filters changed out, but at the same time start thinking about moving, because that's really what you're getting ready to do. Right. So this is a great time to go ahead and start boxing up collections. Go ahead and box up the things that you don't need on a daily basis. But make sure when you're boxing them up that you're doing them in one central location, and that you're moving them away from the wall so that the home inspector can still get to the house and look at the house. So that's really important, and I think that's a great place for sellers to start in this first segment.